Hi guys, good afternoon and a very warm welcome to the session here. Uh, okay, so I can see many of you are having a discussion here. So good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon. Pallu and Tanmay, you guys can go and talk in another session. Okay, class shuru zala. So you can go and talk anywhere else, right? Tanmay and Pallu, please continue in another section. ठीक है, तो कहीं और जाके आप अपना बात कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं. यहाँ पर अभी क्लास शुरू होने वाला है. Shravani, yesterday's homework answer Q sits right to the R who faces B, which is right end of row 1. Yes, Shravani, I guess it was option number A. ठीक है, हाँ, चालू होता आता खाली ये अच्छा ओ बाबा. Guys, please talk in some other section. Okay, you can go to another class here. Tanmay and Pallu, please. Okay, we will be starting with the session here. So good evening everyone. I hope you guys are doing well and your preparations are going good too. So here we will be having the session 9th, right? So we have already had 8 mocks. Today is the 9th mock of this particular series, and we will be having a look at different types of questions which you can come across in the upcoming examination that is over the weekend only, tomorrow and day after. Lakshmita, very good evening. Good evening everyone. I hope everybody has already liked the session and shared it with your friends. So in case you have not shared, please let them know that the class has started. And also please download the app and do subscribe to the official channel here. Ma'am, tomorrow morning first shift I am having RBI assistant examination. Guys, all those who are having examination in tomorrow's shifts, whether it is first, second or third, we will be happy to have you for the analysis, right? So we will be analyzing the paper. So you guys can give us a call. Okay, so if you want to be a part of the analysis, please give us a call and let us know that how your paper went. Okay, it will be absolutely great to have you here. Okay, so all the best to all those who are having the paper tomorrow. We have kept the questions of similar type which you can expect in tomorrow's paper. So chalo, let's quickly have a look at the first question. The first question is there on your screen. Let's quickly try this out. Nandini, very good evening. So the first question is there on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Try this out. A very easy question here. Nothing that is very tricky or difficult. This can be done very, very easily. Anybody who has completed it? Chalo, let's try this out. Okay, once you complete it, you have to tell me what is the difference between the heights of J and L. Okay, you have to tell me the difference of J and L, right? That is the question here. Doing, ma'am, wait. Okay, Shravani completed. It's not a very time taking question. This can be completed here. You have to tell me what is the difference between the heights of J and L. Chalo, let's try this out, right? Let's see how this particular question has to be done. Shravani says it has to be 4. The difference between their heights is 4 centimeters. Okay, let's check, right? So you can see there are 8 people who are seated around a circular table facing the center. Each of them has a different height here given. Okay. Now M is second to the right of K. L is sitting third to the right of J. So let's say we have your M second to the right of K. L and J have heights less than 180. Only the one with 184 is sitting exactly between J and K. So here let's see, we have M second to the right of K. Let's say if this is K here, M is second to the right of K will be like this. And if you check, this is also given that we have only the one with the height of 184 has to be there between J and K. So you can see that this person will be J here and this person will be the one who is 184 centimeter, because 184 has to be the only one who is seated between J and K, right? There cannot be any other person. That means J and K are seated at a gap of 1. So this is the arrangement for J and K. Now if you check, you have L is seated third to the right of J. So you can place your L as well. So this will be your L. Now L and J have heights less than 180. So if they have heights less than 180, you can see that L and J have the possibility for 171, 175 and 179 centimeter, either of the three, isn't it? After that, only the one with 184 is between J and K. N, who is the shortest person. So N is the one who is 171. That means L and J cannot be 171, isn't it? And now you can see it is also given J has to be taller than L. So if J is taller than L, that means J has to be 179 centimeter and this L has to be 175 centimeter, right? This is the arrangement that you will be getting for J and L. So my question was, what is the difference between the heights of J and L? You can see absolutely it will be 4 meters, right? Absolutely great work. Now N is 171 is not an immediate neighbor of J or M. So you can see this and this is not a possibility for N, who is the shortest person. So N will be this person. N, who is shortest, that means 171 centimeter will be here. Okay. After that, what is given? R is shorter than only M. So R is shorter than only M. That means you can see that R is the only person who is shorter than M. So R has to be the second shortest person. Okay. So R is shorter than only M. That means second tallest person. Sorry. So R is shorter than only M. That means M will be the tallest person here. That means M will be 190 centimeter and R will be the second tallest person, that is 185 centimeter. So R is second to the left of P. So R has to be 185 and he has to be second to the left of P. So you can see R 185 will be here. He is second to the left of P, will be like this. Now M is how much? M is 190 centimeter. So this is M, who is 190 centimeter. Now what is given? P is not an immediate neighbor of N. So you can see this is not a possibility to place, isn't it? Because P cannot be a neighbor of M. So P and R cannot be here. So that means you will have to utilize these two positions here, isn't it? Because here you cannot have a P neighbor of R, right? This is given here. P should not be a neighbor of N. So P cannot be this person. Okay, so now we will have to utilize these two positions for your P and R. So what is given about him? It is given R is second to the left of P. So that means R is second to the left of P will be like this. So now you can see R was 185 will be like this. So we are getting this kind of arrangement. Now who is the only person remaining? You can see the only person remaining is O. So O will be this person here. Okay. So we have got the arrangement. Now what is remaining? Then we have K is shorter than O. So now we are left with only two things here, that is the K and O. What should be the height of K and O here? K has to be shorter than O. Now, which are the two heights remaining? You can see 171 is done, 175 is done, 179 is done, 180 is remaining, and 181 is also remaining. So, 180 and 181 are remaining. Here, K has to be shorter. That means K has to be 180 and O has to be 181. Are we clear, everybody, with this particular question? Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. Everybody clear with this? Are we clear, everyone? Okay, so this will be the final arrangement that you should be getting here. Are we getting the same arrangement, guys? Everybody clear? Chalo. Next question. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. So this is another type of question which is based on a lot of negative data in here, right? So whenever you have this type of question, a lot of negative data is given. I'm taking more time, ma'am. That's okay, Shravani. It's absolutely okay. No issues. It's just that you have to practice more on a daily basis with the timer now. Okay. First, remember before 2 months when you joined, then you were not able to solve the questions. Now you are able to solve the questions correctly, but you need to work on the speed. So it is a slow progress, Shravani. We cannot go on solving the questions within 2 minutes in the first month itself, right? That's not possible. It has to be a gradual progress. Now you are able to solve the questions. Now you will see that gradually you will be able to have the speed as well. Okay, so first you have worked on accuracy. Now you have to work on speed. Okay, don't worry. You will do it. Absolutely, you will be able to do it. Chalo, let's try this out. Done? Okay, so tell me quickly, who is the teacher here? Who is the teacher, guys? Who is the teacher? Kunal, very good evening. So quickly tell me, who is the teacher? Okay, so Shravani says Q is the teacher here. Okay, so chalo, let's quickly check that how this particular question is to be done. Q, Lakshmita also, absolutely great work. Let's see. So you can see there are 7 friends who are having different professions here. P is a painter. So if P is a painter, that means he cannot be lawyer, actor, driver, chef, engineer or teacher. Similarly, none of them should be the painter here because everybody has a different profession, right? This is the structure. Now, Q is not a lawyer. So you can see Q is not a lawyer, actor or engineer, right? So Q is not a lawyer, actor or engineer. R is not engineer. You can see R is not engineer here. He is not a driver. He is not a teacher. And he is not an actor, right? So whatever is given as a negative information, we will just cross it out everywhere, right? Now, S is not chef. You can see S is not a chef. S is not a teacher. S is not an engineer or a lawyer. So, he is neither engineer nor lawyer. Okay, for T, T is not a driver. You can see T is not a driver. T is not a chef. T is not a teacher. And T is not a lawyer. Okay, so everything is cancelled out. After that, what is given? V is not an actor. Okay, so V should not be an actor here. You can see he is not an actor, he is not a chef, he is not a driver, or he is not a teacher. Similarly for you, right? You के लिए क्या है? Sorry, this was for V, right? So ये V के लिए था. For you, what is given here? Let's see. So for you, what is given here? Yes. My bad. So now for you, it is given. You is not a teacher here. So you is not a teacher. Okay. Then he is not a chef. He is not a lawyer. He is not a driver. Okay. So these are all cancelled out here. Now we know that every row and every column should have only one tick here because every person can have only one particular profession, and one profession can be assigned to only one person here. So if you check the row of teacher, right, let's see the row of teacher here, you can see the only possibility for a teacher is Q. Why? Because that is the only one remaining. So that means Q will be the teacher here. So if he is the teacher, he cannot be the driver or chef. Now if you check driver and chef, you can see in chef we have the only possibility as R. So R will be the chef here. If he is the chef, he cannot be the lawyer. Similarly for driver, you can see S has to be the driver. If he is the driver, he cannot be the actor. Now in lawyer, you can see only V is remaining. So V will be the lawyer here. If V is the lawyer, he cannot be engineer, isn't it? So now you can see that we can find V, we can find S, we can find R, we can find Q, and we can find P, right? So these all we can find. But between T and U, we will have a possibility, that is for actor and engineer. So T and U will have a possibility here, isn't it? You can see T can be an actor also, T can be a engineer as well, and similarly U also can be an actor, U also can be an engineer. So there will be a possibility for T and U. Okay, that is between actor and engineer. Are we clear, everybody? Please let me know if we have a doubt in here. Everybody clear? Are we clear, everybody? Everyone clear with this type of question? So whenever you have a lot of negative data, you can use this particular method as well. Okay, this will make it very, very clear. Okay? Chalo, next question very quickly on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Prakash, ma'am, tomorrow morning exam for me in Vijayawada. Wish me, ma'am. Prakash, all the very best. So all those who are having exams tomorrow, all the very best, guys. It will be great, right? It is going to be a very easy paper. You will find that you can do absolutely everything. Just maintain the accuracy and maintain the timing. Okay, be careful of the timing because we have to complete a lot of questions. Okay, so be careful with the timer. Chalo, option 3, 2. Okay, let's see. So what must be the code for 46, right? Which of the following word should be 46 here? You can see where do we have 46? 46 is here and 46 is here. And if you compare the two, what is common between the two? You can see only 46 is common, isn't it? So what is common between the two? You can see 2 great to handle. You know how to fast. That means 2 is the common thing between the two. So it has to be option number 3. Are we clear? Very easy question. Chalo, let's have a look at this one. Let's try. Chalo, try this out. That's absolutely great to know, Prakash. Happy to be of help. Chalo, try this out, guys. Let's see. Yes, Istar, the answer was 2. Now tell me the answer to this particular question. Only one? Only one follow? Chalo, let's see. No pages are white. So no pages are white will be like this. Let's say this is page, this is white. So no pages are white. Only a few pages are green. That means some pages are green and there are certain pages which are not green, right? So this is the diagram here. Okay. So we get something like this. Let's have a look at the conclusion. Some white being green is a possibility. You can see, yes, white and green can interact. There is a possibility of interaction. So this is absolutely right. No white is green. You can see no white is green is a possibility again, not a definite one. That is why this is wrong. So the answer to this question has to be only one follows. Okay. Only one would be absolutely right. Chalo, next question very quickly on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. I hope everybody has liked the session, guys. Session को like नहीं किया है तो please like कर दीजिए. Okay, so please like the session, guys. Next question very quickly on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. 4, that is neither. Okay, so neither 1 nor 2. Farzana says only 1. Prakash says it should be neither 1 nor 2. Shravani also neither. Lakshmita says only 2. Gautam 4. Chalo, let's check, right? Let's see what should be the answer here. Okay, let's check. 2, it's okay. We'll check, right? Most of the answers only 2. Okay, we'll check, don't worry. So D is greater than A. How do we combine D to A? You can see we have D to C, right? D to C is there. Either you can see there are two methods to connect, right? There is D is greater than C, then C is less than B, B is greater than A. This is one method. There is also one more method, that is D is greater than E, E is equal to B, and B is greater than A. Isn't it? You can see here that D is greater than E, E is equal to B, and B is greater than A. So what will be the relation here? You can see D will be greater than A, isn't it? D is greater than A. So this is absolutely right. Always remember, guys, if you have common variable in multiple options, okay, if there are common variable in multiple options, please check it from both the sides. It may be possible that from other side you are getting the possibility. Okay, so you have to check from both the sides here. You can see from one side we are getting it as none, right? But from the other side, when we connect it from E, so you are getting it as definitely true, है ना? So first is right. What about E to C? What should be the answer for E to C? How do we connect here? You can see we have E is equal to B and B is greater than C. So you can see, yes, this is also true. E has to be greater than C. That means this is also right here. So the answer to this question has to be both 1 and 2 follow. Okay, I have seen only one side. We have to check for both the sides. Okay, always be careful when we have multiple common variables between the statements here. Okay, so if you have common variables in multiple statements, always be very careful. Okay, chalo, let's have a look at the next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. Okay, first is false. You have to tell which of the following will be definitely false in here. Okay, definitely false we have to tell. So that means there should not be any possibility for it to be true. Be careful, guys. This is about definitely false. Okay. 3. Chalo, let's try. Q is greater than B. How do we connect Q to B? You can see there are two Q's in here, one here, one here. So we will have to check it from both the sides. You can see Q is greater than T and T is greater than B. So Q greater than B, ye to definitely true hai, isn't it? So that means this is not the answer because we are talking about definitely false here. Similarly, second one, H greater than B. How do we connect H to B? Again, you can see we have a H greater than equal to Q. Q is greater than T and T is greater than B. So H greater than B. Again, you can see this is definitely true, isn't it? That is why not the right answer. What about the third one? S is greater than Q. What is the relation from S to Q here? You can see we have only one S here, isn't it? S is there only once. So S is greater than B, right? And then we have a B is less than T, right? What do we have here? You can see we have only one S. S is greater than B and we have a B less than T, right? We have a B less than T and then we have a T less than Q, isn't it? That is the one that we have here. So you can see this is again given as a, this is a cannot be determined. Okay, you can see here, this is coming as cannot be determined because we have a possibility here from S to Q, right? You have to find the relation from S to Q. You are having cannot be determined. That means there is a possibility for it to be true because it is cannot be determined. So it is not definitely false. Definitely false means that it should never be true. Okay. What about the fourth one? Ma'am, 4 also false. Let's see. B greater than equal to M. Now, what is the relation from B to M? You can see we have a B less than T. T is less than Q. Q is less than equal to H. And H is less than equal to M. What is the relation that we have from B to M? You can see we have a B is less than M. Now, when you have B less than M, then B greater than equal to M, this becomes definitely false, isn't it? So you can see B, the fourth one will be the one which is going to be definitely false because the relation between B and M has to be less than. So if we are getting b greater than equal to, that means it is definitely false here. This one was cannot be determined, hence it is not definitely false. It is possibly false. Okay, there is a difference between the two. Definitely false means there should not be any possibility for it to be true. Are we clear, guys? So the answer to this question has to be option number 4. So definitely false means there should not be any possibility for it to be true. Are we clear, guys? Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. That is right, and that is why we are doing all these type of questions today, so that we make many mistakes today and we do not repeat them in the exams. Okay, chalo, let's have a look at this one. Let's try. Anybody who has found the answer here? Now this is a lengthy diagram. You have a lot of things to be drawn here, although this is connected to one another, but there are a lot of points which have been given here. 15. Okay, Jishnu says it should be 15. Chalo, let's try it out, right? Let's see what is given here. So A starts to walk from point P. Let's say this is your point P. He walks 5 meters towards east to reach Q, right? Let's say this is your Q. Okay, 19 we are getting tick. We'll check. So this is your 5 meters east to reach Q. Then he turned right and walked 3 meters to reach R. So from here he has to take 3 meters and he reaches R. He turned right and you can see he has to go 2 meters to reach point S. So from here you can see he has to take a right turn, है ना? So he turned right and walked 3 meters to reach point R. He turned right again and 2 meters to reach your S. So let's say this is your 2 meters and he reaches point S. Okay, so he is at this point here. Now he turns left and 3 meters to reach T. So you can see this is your 3 meters here and he reaches point T. Okay, so this is the point he has reached. Okay, then again he turned left and walked 7 meters to reach U. So you can see 7 meters left will be something like this. He reaches point U. Then he turned left and 4 meters to reach V. So 4 meters, you can see this is 3 and this was 3 here, right? So 4 meters would be something like this. Let's say this is your point V here. Okay, so this is 4 meters. So he has reached this point V. Finally, he turned right and walked 4 meters to reach W. So let's say this is your W and this is your 4 meters. Okay, so this is the diagram that we are getting. Now it is given if A walked 2 meters north from point W. Okay, so 2 meters north. You can see this was 1 meter here. So this is your 2 meters, right? So you can see this will be the point that he reaches, isn't it? Kavita, very good evening. So you can see he reaches this point and turned right and walked 5 meters to reach point Y. Explain once I did wrong. What happened? What happened, Shravani? Something went wrong. So you can see from W, he has turned 2 meters here and turned right and walked 5 meters to reach point Y. This is 5 meters. He reaches point Y. Okay, this is point Y here. So what is the difference between P and Y? So this distance you have to calculate, right? So you can see what is the distance here. If you check what was the distance between P and Q, you can see he started walking. A started from P, he went for 5 meters. So this is your 5 meters here. What is this distance here? You can see this distance is going to be how much? If you see this is 2 meters, so this has to be 5 meters, right? So you can see this is 5 meters here, isn't it? And this much is 4 meters. So 5 threes are 15 plus 4 is 19. So 19 meters would be the right answer. Okay. Went wrong from T to U, take an opposite direction. Shravani, be careful. Okay. So you have to take it in the same direction, whatever is mentioned. So we tend to make a lot of mistakes in here. So be careful, right? Left, right ka ulta hota hai. It happens that when we are going south, so left becomes right and right becomes left. So be careful with that. Okay. So be careful always. I hope this is clear. So the answer here would be option number 2, that is 19 meters. Okay. When will start mains class, ma'am? Kavita, most probably Monday onwards, we will be having the mains classes. Okay. Good evening, Vidya. Good evening, everyone. T to U, explain T to U. Dekho, what was given here, Shravani? Dekho, it was given that P is, let's say this is your P. So he goes 5 meters east and reaches point Q. Okay. So from here, what is then? Then he turned right. Now, if he has to take a right turn, you can see this is the right turn. And he walks 3 meters to reach point R. Then he turned right. So from here, he is facing the south. Right turn will be towards this side. So he goes for 2 meters and reaches point S. So this is point S here. Now he turns left. From here, he has to take a left turn, that means this one, and walks 3 meters to reach T. So this is your T here. Again, he turned left. So he is facing south right now. So now if he turns left, you can see he will be going in this particular direction, and he goes for 7 meters to reach point U. So this is your U here. Okay. Now he is facing the east. So if he is going towards the left hand side, because he is taking a left turn and going for 4 meters, you can see 4 meters will be like this, because this is 3 meters. So he has to go 1 meter more. That means he will be reaching this point here, and he is at V here. Okay. Finally, he turns right and walk for 4 meters to reach point W. So you can see he walks for 4 meters. This is 4 meters. He reaches W. Now A walked 2 meters north from W. So you can see this is 1. So this has to be 2, because this QR was 3 meters, right? So that means he reaches at this point here. Okay, this is your 2 meters here. And finally, this is your 5 meters for Y. Okay, got it? Chalo. Next question on your screen. How much sufficient for this question? Ashish, generally you will see that the last question will be a set based question. So let's say even if you take 3 minutes, 2-3 minutes, it's absolutely okay. No issues, because that will be a set based question. So set of 3 or set of 2 will be there. So if you are taking, let's say 2-3 minutes, that's absolutely okay. Okay. Chalo, let's have a look at this one. Let's check. Draw the family tree, guys. Done? Okay, so tell me who all are the male members in here? Who are the male members in here in this particular family tree? Who are the male members? P, A, B, Q, S. Okay, let's see. P, A, B, Q, and S. So 5 male members. Chalo. Let's draw the diagram, right? What is given here? There are 9 members in this family. There are 3 generations here. Each couple in the family has at least one child, right? So if there is a couple, the couple should have at least one child, and it is known that either both or none of the parents of the person has to be alive. Okay. So it is given Q and B are of the same gender. C, who is the mother of only one child. So C has to be a female person. She is the mother of only one child. So C should be having a spouse here, right? So C is the mother of only one child, is married to P. Now this comma here, you can see C, who is mother of only one child, is married to P. So we are given two informations about C, that is C is the mother of only one child, and C is married to P here, right? So that means P will be the husband of C. Now what is given? G is the sister of Q. Both are not married. Okay, so we have G is the sister. So G is a female person. She is the sister of Q, and G and Q are not married to each other. Now A is married to X here. Okay, so A is married to X, and we know every couple should have at least one child. That means there should be a child for A and X. Now who is the sister of P? So X has to be a sister of P here. Okay, so you can draw this X here, that is X here, and this A here. Okay, and they must be having a child something like this. Okay, because every couple should have at least one child. There can be multiple children also, but there has to be at least one child here. Okay, so X, who is the sister of P, is done. S is the son of I, right? So you can see here that S is the son of I. Right now we do not know where is S. Okay, we'll check that later. So S is the son of I who is the daughter-in-law of C. So you can see that C and P had only one child. Okay, so that means this person has to be a male person, because we should have a daughter-in-law here. Okay, so S is the son of I who is the daughter-in-law of C. So I will be a female person, and S has to be the son here. So S is a male person here. Okay, this is the kind of situation that we are getting. Now it is given G has to be the sister of Q, isn't it? So G has to be the sister of Q. We cannot have this C and P having multiple children here. So that means we should have your G and Q here only. This is the only possibility that we have G and Q, right? And what was given about G and Q? That is G has to be the female person here. Okay. So you can see G is the sister of Q. Both are not married, done. A is married to X. Okay, so A has to be a male person. Who is the sister of P? So X is the sister of P. S is the son of I who is the daughter-in-law of C. So all this is done. Now who is the only person remaining? You can see we have your A is there, B is there. Is B there? No, we have not drawn B right now. So you can see B will be this person. Now it was given B and Q are of the same gender. So if B is male, that means Q also should be male here. Okay. So my question was, who all are the male members? You can see P is a male person, A is a male person, B is a male person, Q is a male person, and S is a male person, right? So P, A, B, Q, S would be absolutely right in here. Are we clear, everybody, with this? Everybody clear with this question? Clear? Okay. Chalo, next question very quickly on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Hello, Kit Kat. Are you Kit Kat or Katie Katie? What should I call you? Good evening. Okay, Harsh says it should be T. Okay. So which alphabet is second to the left of the number which is third from the right end? Okay. So which is the number which is third from the right end, guys? Quickly tell me which is the number which is third from the right end. You can see first number from the right end is 5, second number from the right end is 6, third number from the right end is 1. Okay. So 1 is the third number from the right end. Now which alphabet is second to its left? You can see first left is Y, second left is Q, isn't it? Second left alphabet. So first alphabet to the left of 1 is Y, second alphabet to the left of this will be Q. So the answer to the first question will be Q. Okay. So Q will be the answer here. Be careful. When we are talking about alphabet, you have to consider only alphabet. When we are talking about the number, you should be talking only about the number. So the number which is third from the right end is not P. Okay, be careful. P is not a number here. So the number which is third from the right end will be 5, 6 and 1. So 1 is the one which is going to be third from the right end. And iske second left mein which is the alphabet? First left alphabet is Y, second left alphabet is Q. So Q would be the answer. Okay. And what about the second one? If all the alphabets are dropped, which symbol will be third from its left of second number from the right end? So second number from the right end, again you can see first number is this one, second number is this one. Now all the alphabets are dropped, so which symbol will be third to the left? So you just have to calculate the symbol third to the left of C. So you can see that this is the first symbol, then this is the second symbol, this is the third symbol. So ampersand would be the right answer. Are we clear everybody with this particular question? So you can see the answer has to be Q and ampersand. Okay. Chalo, next question very quickly on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. So how many pairs do we have? V, E, G, E, T, A, B, L, E. Okay, just a second guys, we will go back to the question once again very quickly. Okay, in the meanwhile you can find the answer to vegetable, that is how many pairs are there. Dekho, Shravani, what is given here? You have to see that if all the alphabets are dropped, which symbol will be third from its left to the second number from the right end. So which is the second number from the right end, Shravani? You can see first number from the right end is 5, second number from the right end is 6. Okay. So first number from the right end is 5, second number from the right end is 6. Iske third left mein you have to see which is the symbol that we have after dropping all the alphabets. You can see even if you drop alphabets, it is not going to cause any difference to the special characters here. The symbols will remain symbols, right? So you can see first character is copyright, second character is less than equal to, third character is ampersand. That is why it has to be ampersand here, right Shravani? And in the first one is star, what is given here? Which alphabet is second to the left of number which is third from the right end? You can see which is the number which is third from the right end. This is first number, this is second number, this is the third number from the right end. Okay, when we are talking about number which is third from the right end, you should consider only the numbers. Okay, so 1 is the number which is third from the right end. Now you have to take the alphabet which is second to its left. The first alphabet to the left is Y, second alphabet to the left is Q. Okay, so first alphabet to the left is Y, second alphabet to the left is Q. That is why it has to be Q. Okay, star. Chalo. Try this out. Let's see what should be the answer here. Three pairs, 4. Okay, we are getting different answers. 4 or 3. Two. Okay, we have different answers. 2, 3, 4. Chalo, let's check. 4 pairs. Let's try, right? So with 22, you can see nothing is greater than 22. So we will not consider 22 here. Okay. With this 5, do we have anything common? Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No. With this 7, do we have anything towards the left? No. Towards the right. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the first pair that we can see is 7 and 12. That is your G and L, right? This is the first one. After that, with this 5, do we have anything towards the left hand side? You can see 5, 6, 7. No. Towards the right hand side, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. With this 20, you can see only one that is greater is 22 and it is not at a gap of 2, right? So not there. With this 1, do we have anything? Yes, we have a 1 and 2. That is your A and B. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see 1 and 5 also is there, isn't it? So we have a A and E. So this is also there. Okay, AE is also there. After that, let's see. With this 2, do we have anything towards the left hand side? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Towards the right hand side also no. With this 12, do we have anything? So we have 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No. With this 5, LG is not there. LG is there. You can see we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So LG is there. Vidya, LG will be there. Okay, we have considered LG. So G to L is 7 to 12 and we have 4 characters in between. And in the alphabetical series also we have 4 characters in there. Okay. With this 5, do we have anything towards the left hand side? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? No. So what is remaining here? AB is done. BE. BE कहाँ बन रहा है? Do we have a BE here? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we have a BE also. So BE is also there. That is why there will be 4. Okay. So you can see 4 would be the right answer. BE, absolutely. So you can see there are 4 pairs in here. Okay. So 4 would be the right answer. All those who got the 4 as answer, great job. 4 would be the right answer here. Okay. Chal. Next question very quickly on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. This is said to be pair of alphabets, Star. Okay, you can call it as pair of alphabets. This generally comes under the miscellaneous part here. Okay, so you have to find pair of alphabets, or it can be pair of numbers that we can have. Okay, so which is the word that we can form? You can see only one word can be formed here, that is your rich. R-I-C-H, right? So rich will be the word. So what is the question? Then what is the first letter from the left hand? So first letter from the left hand is R. Okay, I hope this is clear. Okay, chalo, let's make one more word here. Let's say we make C-R-A and let's say S-C-R-A. So can we make any word using these letters here? Quickly tell me. Can we make any word using these alphabets here? Tell me any word. Scar. Okay, we can make scar. Cars. Yes. Right? So be careful. Cars is also there. Right? Yes. Yes, absolutely. So cars and scar, that is the word, that these are the two words that we can form. So always remember guys, there can be a possibility that you have multiple words possible, right? Arcs, absolutely. So we can have arcs as well. So be careful, there can be multiple possibility of words that can be formed. It is not at all necessary that there should be only one word. Okay, be careful with that. Okay? I hope this is clear everybody. Okay? अच्छा चलो एक और वर्ड बनाते हैं. Let's say we have A, E, R and D. Okay, tell me words with A, E, R, D. Shravani, I guess you had said that you want to talk to me, so you can give me a call. Okay, you can give me a call whenever you feel like. Yes, absolutely. You can see we can have dare, we can have read, right? We can have deer, absolutely. So again you can see multiple possibilities are there, so be careful when we have this type of words. Okay, so whenever we have these type of words, be careful, there can be multiple possibilities. Okay, chalo, next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. Chalo, try this out. Let's see what should be the possibility here, what should be the answer to this particular question. Yes, absolutely. Star, Harsh, Devi, Vidya, Pavan, absolutely. Prakash. Shravani, I told you, if it is there in the dictionary, because sometimes it may be possible that we do not know the word, but there is a meaning to it and it is there in the dictionary. So if it is there in the dictionary, so it is a meaningful word. So just check it out if there is a meaning to it. Okay, just Google it. I'm not really sure. I have never heard of this particular word. But if it is there in the dictionary, if it has a meaning, then it has to be there. But don't worry, in the examination, you will not be getting any word which you have not heard. Generally meaningful word will have something which is of easier format. It won't be something which you have never heard of. Okay, Yes, Shravani. That is what I am telling. That it will not happen in the examination. In examination, you will not be getting something which you have never heard of. These questions have. It's just that you have to see that whether we can form multiple words. But the words are very easy questions. Okay. Chalo, try this out. Let's see. So once you complete the question, you have to tell me what is the difference between, let's say, H and B. Okay. What is the difference between the numbers picked by H and B? That is the question here. Okay. One. Okay. Chalo, let's try this out. Let's see how this particular question is to be done. So you can see there are 9 chits to be picked by these persons. The numbers are 1 to 9. Okay. Now it is given numbered by picked by E is 6 more than that picked by F, and C has to be F minus 1. So F cannot be the lowest value because you can see that C has to be 1 less than F. Okay. So let's say if you take F here, so E has to be 6 more than that picked by F. Okay. So C has to be F plus this one. That means E will be this one right here. This is one possibility. And C is 1 less than F. So C has to be this one. Similarly, we can have this also, that is F and C here and E here, right? So either of the two possibilities we can have. Now A picked up a number that is twice as that of C. So here you can see in the first case, we cannot have your A because twice of C we already have your F. That means this case is invalid. So the second case will be the valid one. So A is twice of C, that means A has to be 4. Okay, so this will be the arrangement. Now I picked up an even number but not 8. Okay, so in the second case, you can see 8 is not a possibility. So the only possibility for even number now is 6. That means I has to be 6 here. Okay, so I is 6. After that, what is remaining? The sum of the numbers picked by G and B is equal to that picked by H. So what are the possibilities here? 1 plus 5, 6, not there. 1 plus 7, 8, that is there. Isn't it? You can see 1 plus 7, 8 is there for your G, B and H. So you can see it is given B has to be a number that is greater than that picked by G. So you can see that B will be this one and G will be this one. Isn't it? So B and G are here. So G plus B has to be equal to H. So H has to be there. Now, which is the one that is remaining here? You can see A, B, C. C is there, D is there. No. So D will be your 5. Okay. I hope this is clear, everybody. Shravani, 3 nahi hoga. H minus B would be 1. Okay. The difference between H and B will be how much? It will be 1. Because H is picking up 8 and B is picking up 7. Are we clear with this question, guys? Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. Everybody clear with this question? Or do we have doubts here? Are we clear? Everybody clear? Okay, chalo. Last question for the day. Let's quickly have a look at this one. Let's try. Absolutely, Shravani. Absolutely, Harsh. That would be the right answer. Okay, Harsh and Vidya, good job. Chalo, let's try this out. Let's see how this has to be done. So once you complete it, you have to tell me who are, the question is how many people are seated between S and T, right? Question is there, how many people are seated between S and T? A very easy question. Two. So there are two people between S and T, Vidya says. Anybody else? Two persons, Lakshmita. Chalo, let's try, right? So let's see what is given here. U sits second to the left of Q. We know that there are 6 persons seated in a row facing the north here. Now U is second to the left of Q. Let's say this is your U. U is second to the left of Q will be like this. R, who sits at an extreme end of the row, sits second to the left of P. So we know that R has to be at the extreme left end because this person R has to be at an extreme end and he has to be second to the left of P here, right? So that means this has to be the arrangement that we will be having. Okay. Now P, who is adjacent to U. That means we have two possibilities here. Let's try. Okay. So this is R, this is P. So P is adjacent to U can be like this, or P adjacent to U can be like this. Now S and T are not immediate neighbors. In the first case, you can see S and T would be here. So they are immediate neighbors. That means this case becomes invalid. Now here you can see S and T are not adjacent neighbors. That means S here, T here, or T here, S here, right? So you can see we cannot find the place for S and T, right? Two places, but R is not defined. Absolutely. So you can see we cannot find the exact place of S and T here, but the answer to this particular question can be determined because it is just that how many people are there between S and T, right? So the number of persons can be determined that how many are there between S and T. Are we clear, everybody, with this question? Everybody clear? So 2 would be the answer here. Okay. Everybody clear with this? Okay. Chalo. So this is the last question and then we will just wrap up the session. Chalo, last question for the day, then we will wrap up the session. Let's quickly check this out. Be careful while reading the question, guys. Please don't make any reading errors in this one. Okay, be careful while reading it. There can be a lot of reading errors in these type of questions. Okay, be careful. Three. Okay, Harsh says it should be 3. Vidya 4. Chalo, let's understand how this particular question is to be done. Prakash also is getting 4 here. Because if in each number, the digits are arranged in the decreasing order. So first of all, you will have to arrange the numbers in the decreasing order. That means this will be 821. This will be 932. This will be 430, right? Then we will have 541. Then we will have 874. Then we will have 863. Then we have 651, right? So these are the numbers here. Now then the difference of the first digit of the third highest number. Which is the third highest number? You can see highest number is 932. Second highest number is 863. 874. And the third highest is 863. Okay. So we are talking about 863. Okay, 863 की बात कर रहे हैं. And the second digit of the second lowest number. Now, which is the second lowest number here? You can see lowest number is 430, second lowest number is 541. So we are talking about 541 here. Now, what is the difference that we need to find? 874 कैसे होगा हर्ष? 874 is the second highest. Okay, we have to take the third highest number. Okay, third highest number has to be considered. You can see the highest number is 932, second highest is 874, third highest is 863. So we will be having 863 and 541. Now what is the difference that we need to find out? The difference of the first digit of the third highest number and the second digit of the second lowest number, that is 4. So 8 minus 4 gives us a 4 here. So 4 would be the right answer. Okay. No, Shravani. Be careful. That is what I was telling you. You have to read it very, very carefully. Okay. I hope this is clear, everybody. Are we clear, guys? So all those who are having exams tomorrow, all the very best. Okay. Whether it is tomorrow or day after, all the best, guys. I know you will be doing absolutely great. Just be careful about the accuracy. Do not make any mistakes in reading. Avoid the silly errors, silly mistakes, and keep a watch on the timer, because it is going to be a speed based test. There is nothing that is going to be very tricky or difficult. Okay, it is going to be a very easy paper, very doable. But remember that if you get stuck in some particular place, in some question, please leave it and go to the next question. Okay, that has to be our motive here. That is, we will not get stuck up in a particular question. Okay, please don't be stuck up. Don't end up wasting a lot of time on one particular question. That should be the motive here. Okay, so all the very best, guys, for your exams tomorrow. All those who are having the analysis, having the examination, please give us a call and let us know about your exam. That is how it went. Did you find this particular series interesting? Did you find this helpful or not? Okay, were the questions of similar type and difficulty level? Please let us know once you have completed the paper. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. This is for your homework. Okay, ये आपका homework question है. You have to mention the answer in the comment section. So Monday onwards, we will be starting with a new series. Okay, once this series is done, we will be starting with a new series. Most probably, we will be starting with SBI Clerk, and maybe we will be starting with SBI PO. Sorry, SBI PO mains and RBI assistant mains. Okay, so we will be starting with mains most probably. It can be SBI Clerk also. We will see, but most probably it is going to be a mains one that we are starting from Monday onwards. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's session. In case you have any doubts, feel free to talk to me on this channel. That is Reasoning by Nikita. ठीक है, आप मुझसे इस चैनल पे बात कर सकते हो. Reasoning by Nikita. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. All the very best for tomorrow and day after. I'll see you with analysis tomorrow. Please take care. Stay safe. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Thank you.